Yeah, there's a lot of emotions inside the council chamber today, a lot of cheers, some people even crying. Now, the legislation, like you said, it limits how ICE can work here in Philadelphia, including it bans them essentially from using city property, for example, City Hall, where we are now, as a staging area or for making arrests here, but it cannot ban them from doing their job in public. And so a lot of organizers and community activists that I spoke to today say they still have a lot of work to do. From chants and cheers to happy tears, there were a lot of emotions as council passed all 7 ICE out bills.
Our package of bills really lays it on the table. It puts Philadelphia on the map as having some of the strongest anti-ICE legislation in the country.
Dozens showed up to support the efforts, which do things like prevent the city from sharing sensitive data with federal agencies for immigration enforcement, stop the city and police from honoring and helping with ICE detainers, and bans agents from wearing masks or using unmarked cars.
Por lo menos tener más confianza.
She tells me it makes immigrant families, especially undocumented or mixed status families, feel safer in the city. But some say they fear it'll now put a target on the ICE agents.
It's nonsense. When you got people that's doxing ICE agents, they're not just wearing masks because there's some gang. You have radical people in this country.
Community organizers tell me the work isn't over. Hours after council, activists from Juntos delivered a petition signed by over 1,000 people calling on the banning of ICE from arresting people inside or around courts and courts from sharing information with the agency.
Like ICE already knows that someone without status is going to be there a lot of the times. And how is that happening? There's just a lot of filtering of information to ICE.
Plus, there's also calls for the state to stop sharing data and honoring ICE detainers, and on Congress to defund the agency. Big goals after a big legislative win.
We're going to keep on working, and after a lot of celebrating today, we're also going to be focused on implementation.
Now, as for implementation, council members and organizers say that they want to work with the mayor's office on some of the training that they're doing with, for example, police or other city agencies on what they can and cannot do when interacting with ICE agents and ICE, the organization. I'll send it back to you. Miguel-Martinez, Valle, NBC 10 News.